and welcome once again to Stamping with Glitter Mum. Thank you as always for joining me. It's so lovely to know that people out there are actually watching my videos and hopefully learning and trying them out for yourself. So today I'm making this monochrome card. I've used just crumb cake and white on here, and I'll share a little technique called triple stamping on here, which I promise you is an awful lot easier than it actually looks. So I've done an A5 size card today. I just felt the technique suited better to a slightly larger card. You may have seen triple stamping where people have done the whole image as the triple stamp bit, but I thought I'd sort of break it up a little bit today. So I've started with an A5 card blank in crumb cake, and I'm not sure if you can, how well you can see it, but I've done some stamping in crumb cake directly to the actual card blank. So I'm going to do that for you first. And I've used a mixture of stamp sets today. So I have used Gorgeous Grunge. We can't live without Gorgeous Grunge, can we? So I'm using the big dotty splats for both on my triple stamping and on my base card. Oh, sorry. I'm also using the Happy Birthday from the Balloon Celebration stamp set. I really love the font on here. I think it's so pretty. And for the main sort of part of the triple stamping, I'm using the flowers and the dragonfly from the Touches of Texture kit, which works so well with Gorgeous Grunge because they're both of a grungy nature. So I'm going to do my background stamping first. So I've got my very well used and well stained Gorgeous Grunge here. For a moment I couldn't find my ink, so here's some crumb cake. And I'm doing a bit of stamping off first on here, so I've stamped onto my grid paper there, just so I don't get a strong impression and the ink's not too dark. Really randomly stamping round. There you are. I think that will do for that. And then I'm going to take my little baby dragonfly, and again I'm going to stamp off first, pop just a couple on here just to provide a bit of interest. And I love half a dragonfly. There you are, floating off to the edge. I think I'm going to have one down here that might just show behind, and one up there. So there's my base card, and I've also used on here a strip of paper from the amazing party animal seat. So it doesn't really go, the card on that side, but this one is beautiful on this side. I'm just realising I have mislaid my long thin piece of card, so I am just going to pop you on pause for a moment. Okay, so I'm back again with my piece of Whisper White card. So all I've done here obviously is attached my DSP to my Whisper White, and then the Whisper White to the base card. So I'm going to do that now. Roughly in the middle. Don't you love that bit in the class when there's silence but for the sound of snail glues being run along paper? Alright, okay, so I'm going to pop that about there. Lovely. So I'm going to put my card blank to one side now, and obviously I have pre-cut my triple layers. So I've got 3 layers of crumb cake, 1, 2, 3 layers of Whisper White. I'll pop up a sheet with the dimensions on later. Normally do that at the beginning, but forgot. So I'm going to put the crumb cake to one side and show you how we actually come up and do the triple stamping. So I always put a tiny drop of snail on the back of my layers, and I'm just going to pop that in the middle there. A tiny dab on here. Right, so it's not quite straight, that one. Line it up. Now you can do triple layer by deliberately, or you can have more than 3 layers. You can have 4 or 5 layers. It looks quite good if you do it in a sort of a spiral effect, but this one is a straight on triple layer. Squares on squares. Down a bit. Okay, so first of all I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do my dots, I think. And again, because this is all monochrome, I'm going to take off some of the excess. There you are. Got some splodges there. And I can have some more up there. Okay, then I'm going to take my flower from the Touches of Texture set. Put it that side. Okay, and this one about here. There you are. So, and you can see the flower actually goes over all 3 of the layers there, just. Then I'm going to take my dragonfly and pop him there. Pop another one down here. Because I like them so much, I'm going to have one that's just flying off the page there. And then I thought I'd just liven it up with a tiny bit of Wink of Stella. So just straight over the wings. It won't show up at all on my phone camera, but obviously we all know how lovely it is. I don't think I've done a dragonfly really without a Wink of Stella. And then we undo the layers. And then this is where the magic begins, because you can see, the first time I did it I thought, how on earth is this going to work? Because you've got a little gap around the edge of the card for the image, and that's where our other layers come in. So the way I assemble this is I'm going to adhere each layer to the crumb cake. I need a slightly bit more snail in this case. Pop those there. And then I'm going to do this layer as well. Oh, somebody didn't cut her crumb cake big enough. Cut that the same size. Right, I think we're going to have another pause while I correctly cut my crumb cake. Okay, and I'm back again. So, there you are, correct size this time. And obviously, well, close to correct size. Obviously, these layers are going to hide the gaps. Well, I'm just going to re-stick that. They're going to hide the gaps in the image. What's gone wrong with them? There you are. Got them in the middle, and then we'll do the big one. Yep, that was right. One day I'll get through one of these videos without forgetting something or making any mistakes. But hey, where would the fun be in that? Okay, I think that's around the wrong way, don't you? Oh, what have I done? There it is. Oh dear, I haven't even had my wine yet tonight. There you are. So now all we do is we match up the images all the way around. So see, I've matched up that dragonfly, this dragonfly, and you can see my flowers around the edge. And I'm going to pop this little one in as well. So that one's mainly just on the flowers. Okay, so I think something went a bit strange there and we stopped recording for some reason. So now I am just going to stamp my sentiment and then we can assemble the card. So I've got my extra little bits of label here. So I'm using the Happy Birthday from the Balloon Celebration set, just because I love the font. There you are, really, really pretty, that one. Just pop a bit of snail on the back there. Right, so now it's just a question of some lovely dimensionals. I love using up dimensionals because it means I can get a new sheet out. It's nothing like that moment where you're taking the first ones off the new sheet, I always think. But I also love how long you can make the outsides of a sheet last, actually. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, maybe I won't be getting a new one quite so soon, by the time I've cut them all into little bits. So I'm going to pop that on there. Got a bit wonky there, never mind. And then I literally just put it down, didn't I? There it is. I hope it happens to you too. Put something down right in front of you and then turn around and it's gone. Oh, blimey, that's a super sticky dimensional there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on there. So there we have it, my finished triple stamping card. Little tiny subtle bit of bling because of the wink of Stella. But as you can see, how you can have this as the focal point of an entire card if you want to. There's the two of them together. Well, two of them apart really. It's too big to go under my camera. So there they are. Now I did promise you some dimensions. So here they are. So it's an A5 card blanking crumb cake. And then we've got crumb cake should be 1/2 centimetre bigger than all the others. So they are. I just cut that one wrong, clearly. So 10.5 centimetres, 7 centimetres and 3.5 centimetre squares. 6.5 by 2.5 for the sentiment. And then white, 10 centimetre, 6.5, 3 centimetre squared, and 6 by 2 for the sentiment. And then it's a strip of white that's 4.5 centimetres by 21, and a strip of DSP that's 4 by 21. So there you have it. A couple of mistakes from me today, a couple of losing things, cutting things wrong, but hey, that's crafting, isn't it? There's no such thing as anything going wrong, and we all know why paper has two sides, don't we? So thanks again for watching. If you'd like to buy anything that I've used, then all the details will be in the description bit under the video. And happy stamping. Thank you very much.